This is another Craftysausageguy video, and today I am going to be showing you this flower farm. So you can see it's a pretty simple design, it's pretty compact. There's 5 layers of grass. It is an 8 by 16 by like 15 going up, not counting the storage system because you'd probably want to make something a bit nicer. Now, this farm uses allays to pick up all the items and bring them down to this little AFK area, and that's sort of where you turn the farm on, and they drop it in the hoppers because the idea is that you would have your inventory filled with the different blocks, so that way you couldn't pick any of the blocks up. And you'd probably also want to compost some of the seeds, which you can see here. I ran this for a couple minutes and it gets a lot of stuff. But yeah, so you'd probably want to compost some of the seeds because right now I just sort of have some bone meal feeding in through shulker boxes, but yeah. So the blue circuit is dispensing the all of the bone meal. The red circuit is moving the grass back and forth, breaking everything. And the yellow circuit is what the on and off switch is. You can see all that along there. So we can go over all of that. You can see there's a switch here, goes along, hits these pistons, which push all these observers up, which these observer clocks then power the dispensers. And you can see when you turn it off, it pushes back down. And you can just see I had to put a bit of a delay up here, or else I found that it didn't work, because you can see I put an observer line getting it up to the top, and the observers made too fast of a tick for it to work. And you can see I have the same exact system just on the back for that. So that's not super complicated. Then the pistons is even less complicated. It's just sort of, once again, a observer clock, and then it just goes up, powers the pistons. And then for along the back here, to keep it compact, I did a piece of redstone with a block, a repeater with a block under it, and then I went up a block with the redstone on it, and then I used a piece of glass with redstone on it, and then another regular block. The piece of glass is so that way the redstone can travel through there. So that's how I did that. That just alternates the whole way up. And 5 layers is about the max you can do, because it's 12 blocks for the on and off system, so you wouldn't be able to turn it off if you went for any more. You can see these are the holes where the allays come through. And the blue circuit, once again, pretty simple. It just pushes up and dispenses all of these. I couldn't find really a great way to get all of the bone meal into the dispensers that easily, so I just sort of put hoppers between them all. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do that. Okay. So in here is where you would turn on the farm. You can see, just give it a second, it should turn on. And you can actually see the roof is moving a little bit. I actually, when I was building this, I flew up and I hit that, and it was like it bounced me all through the farm because it was like moving the grass a lot. So yeah, just be a bit cautious of that. This is what it looks like from the outside. You can see all the allays throwing me all the stuff. My inventory is already getting filled up. You can see all the green particles from everything being sort of bone mealed. You can probably reduce the lag quite a bit by just turning off particles. So you can actually see over here that I tried a couple different things. Like, I tried a couple different designs and stuff, and I sort of came up with this here. And then, well, I came up with this over here. I'm just being surrounded by lilies. Anyway, I think that's about it for this video. This is another Craftysausageguy video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe too while you're at it.